Okay, so today we're starting with the Saver. Saver is a fun little character. You get a lot of harvesting, and you get 1% damage for every 25 materials you have, but items cost about 50% more. So, and it's not an about, it is 50% more. So, definitely one thing you have to worry about is spending down. Now, you do start with the pig, so you do have the option to get a ton of materials, and you do want a ton of materials. So, the way I like to play the Saver is, normally you could do a gun and just take a few rounds to just build up materials, but I actually like to play the sickle. Because the sickle has the support characteristic, and that support characteristic gives you extra harvesting. And the other side about the sickle is the sickle actually scales with harvesting. So that's the one thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to get as much harvesting as we can. That will just help boost our materials count. So let's go ahead. As always, we are starting on Danger 5. So let's get this show on the road. Now, as always, first wave, we just go around, kill all the enemies, see if we can find a tree. There is a tree. Hope I can actually destroy the tree. Fortunately, one of the bad things about the sickle is doesn't have a lot of attack power to start off with, but it is a good fun weapon. So we are going to basically be doing a normal run, but definitely looking for harvesting right off the bat. I mean, we already have 16 harvesting, so maybe we will jump for a little luck, but who knows? I'm not going to take the Terrified Onion right now. I do want luck. Negative luck is not a good thing to have, so try to always keep your luck positive. So, as always, first wave, we're just going to take weapons. So we'll take that. We'll take another sickle. See if we can't get one more, but we might be able to roll to lock in a couple items. Now, coupon, that's going to be great. That is going to reduce our item prices and definitely help us out. And again, even though we do have the pig, the first couple of waves, I am going to spend down a little bit just to get my weapons. Because again, the sickles, they do have that harvesting tag, so that is definitely going to help increase our economy, and it's going to help increase our damage as well. So, as always, just going to kill as many enemies as I can, and hopefully get a few trees, get some items as well. Alright, so as you can see now, yeah, harvesting. And we do get extra harvesting at this wave ends, so it's always a nice little bonus. Take even more luck, and we'll do a little bit of melee damage just to start taking some damage. And then we'll take that coupon, we'll take the sickle, I'll lock in that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the whistle alone, and we'll just go to wave 3. Like I said, once I get all the sickles, that's when I'm going to really start looking into saving money. Just to build damage, because you don't really need to get a ton of damage here. I mean, I will take some melee damage just to, take some melee damage and to have my damage scale a little more, but for the most part, not going to take much damage. Just going to take survivability for the most part, and some attack speed. Attack speed's always good. Oh, okay, get that alien. Didn't get the alien. That's too bad. So let's see. Not going to try to roll too much. I'll take even more luck. I'll take that melee damage. There's nothing here I want, so let's just roll one more time. There's a little melee damage, so I'll definitely take that. And then let's go to wave 4. And then probably, well, I still don't have all my sickles, but I am going to stop spending so much money. Because as you can see, just with that little bit of melee damage, as I build up materials, those numbers are just going to start to skyrocket. So, went from doing 7 to 8 damage to about 15. It's a good bit of damage, not going to lie. Sickle on the Saver is a lot of fun. It's a little harder because it is a melee weapon, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. As you get more and more damage and more harvesting, oh, it's just so fun. We'll definitely take that range. Roll once. And you know what? We'll take a little more range, because that's going to help us reach enemies out of our range and kill things faster. There's another sickle. See if we can't get one more. I'm going to lock in that baby elephant. Why not? I'm going to be building a lot of luck on this character. So baby elephant, maybe a cyber ball or two, definitely help out with killing enemies. Yep, we'll just keep going around, just taking out enemies as I go. Like I said, Saver's a fun character because you really can build up some crazy damage as the waves go on. It's one of those things where it's just like, hey, you want to spend down your money, or I should say, this character is a good reminder that you have the pig and you need to use the pig in the right way by saving. I mean, as you can see, my damage has already gone up by 1 just by the fact I'm collecting materials. We'll take a little armor here. Take even more luck. So we'll take that baby elephant. I want to roll once just to see what I get. There's another sickle. I'll take that, and then we'll go to wave 6. So I'm still going to buy items. Just, you know, you still want an item here or there, but for the most part, I'm just going to let my money build for the next few waves. I mean, I would like some additional harvesting, because 26 harvesting, actually no, I have 50 harvesting. Definitely would love to get that up more, because the more harvesting you have, the more damage you get per round. But for the most part, we'll be relying on the pig. So, running around, these waves aren't too bad, and this is where that range comes into handy, so I don't have to get as close to enemies, so making things a little bit easier on me, being able to just run around and keep my distance, not having to worry about taking hits. There we go. We'll definitely take the hedgehog. And now I'm actually going to start taking some attack speed here. The melee damage is great, but I do need to be able to hit faster. There's the gummy berserker. That might not be too bad, just for the additional little bit of attack speed, but again, more range. So we'll take that. Definitely take the lemonade for some survivability, and we'll just head to wave 7. Like I said, I'm not going to spend down my money too much, but I am still going to buy items. Because I do still need to be able to survive hits, which is going to be a little hard to do with 19 health right now. So we may spend a little bit of money if I do find some health items. But I do not want this guy to survive, because he will eat all my materials up, gobble them away, and then I will have nothing. Ooh. Yep, this is why we need survivability, because these guys do hurt. But we'll be fine. Little speed too will help. But again, power of the range. Power of range. Let's see. Oh, there's my speed that I need. We'll definitely take, well, you know what? We don't have any harvesting, so let's take the lifesteal. Now, I do loot, or I'm sorry, we don't have any lifesteal or any regen, so I'll take that to get the regen. And then we did lose a little bit of harvesting, but we have 51. We'll be able to get that back in one wave. So now it's kind of to the point where I'm not going to spend too much materials. I mean, I am the saver. I do get damage as I have more and more materials. So now we're just gonna save as much money as possible. We're gonna let the pig do its thing, and though took some pretty bad hits there. Hopefully I can survive this. I should be able to. Having that extra 9% speed is going to help me dodge these big guys. And hopefully that 4% lifesteal will help me get back a little bit of health. Not too much, but just enough. Just enough so that I can survive one hit. Do something like that. Of course, couldn't survive 2. 1 hit's not bad. 2 hits, a little bit harder. Go back to the saver. So, question is, do we want to try the sickle again? I mean, it is fun, but there are other items that have the support attribute. Like, for instance, the loot, the pruner, so that this one will spawn fruit. I could always do the thief stagger as well, and the thief stagger will actually give me money as I do critical hits. But no, I think I'll stick with the sickle. Like I said, I'm gonna go for some harvest. That should hopefully increase our damage more and more as time goes on. All right, let's see if we can get this tree. There we go. Got the tree. Didn't get an item. Unfortunate, but you don't always need an item. All right, see, I'm going to start to see if I can't start with a little bit of more harvesting. Luck would have been nice. Well, there's some luck. And again, gonna roll down all the way just to see if I can get a couple sickles. Now, I'm not gonna be able to get another one, so we'll just go to the next wave and see if I can't get my sickles pretty fast. This time I probably will go for the HP regen. I don't think lifesteal's not bad with a melee weapon, but you really need to use it on something like the daggers. Kind of these heavier weapons that hit a little slower. It's not great. All right, good start to that wave. Oh, those would be nice, but let's roll to see if I can't find something else. There's a little I guess I'll take the melee. Take the sickle. The bag's not that bad. I mean, if I start getting some chests, those will be great at increasing my my damage again. Just an extra 15 materials. All right, let's take on wave 3. Just work our way around the map, just trying to clear these big groups. The big groups are where the materials are at, and I want the materials. Ooh, there's a tree. Do I have enough luck? I did have the luck to get an item. Nice. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, getting a little hot. Ooh, there's harvesting. I'm going to lose a little melee damage, but that's 8 harvesting. I like me some harvesting. And you know what? We'll try a little crit and just get a little speed right off the bat. Ooh, there's the baby gecko. That will help me get money. So I'll definitely take that. And then I'm going to leave everything and we'll just go to the next one. So run around. Just going to keep trying to get as much money as possible. Hopefully I kill these big groups because that's where all the money's at. Loot worm would be really good on this character too. If I can get a loot worm, I'd be very happy because that will help possibly double some of my material pickups. You know what? Let's get a little curse going. Getting tilted right off the bat. It's always a good time. This probably tells me that I need to do some hand stretches, like stretch the fingers out. And God, a gobbler on wave 1. That is insane. You don't see that often. But it's an interesting thing that happens, is when you do get a gobbler on wave 1. Let's see if I can start with something. I didn't get anything, so I'm just going to take some melee damage and some luck, because I don't want to lose too many materials right off the bat. Because I do want to be able to get, like I said, get a couple. Ooh. I'm actually gonna do. I'll take that coupon. Having that coupon early enough just help save just a little bit of extra money, which will equate to even more damage. But there's another tree. Get that tree. And God, this is why I don't like though taking 2 sickles on wave 2 is it just doesn't feel like you got the quickness of killing power. It feels like I'm leaving materials on the floor there. Boiling water does nothing, so I'll recycle it. Let's see. I'm not getting any good rolls this run. I'll take that speed. I got decent harvesting, so I don't really need more. There's some sickle. Let's see if I can get one more sickle. There we go. And let's go to wave 3. Yeah, like I said, not too worried about building up materials these first couple of waves. I'd rather get the weapons. And then, like I said, around wave 5, wave 6, then we'll start really worrying about building up those materials. Just because you also want to pick up weapons in the shop while they're cheap. And just the shop prices just get more expensive as the game goes on. Which means you'll lose more materials. Don't want to lose more materials. I want to have as many materials as possible. Let's see. You know what? A little more harvesting. That'll help. Definitely going to take on that luck. Now let's see. What can we do? What would be helpful right now? Outside of just more sickles. Well, there's my sickles. And I'm going to take that bag. Now I did spend down, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to build it back up. But that bag with the 15 luck that I have, better chance for items. Which means 15 materials per item. Or I should say crate. I keep saying free items. It's a crate. It's not an item. It's a consumable, not an item. Alright, run around. Yeah, see, this is why this is where I tend to stop spending down around here because, well, enemies take a few hits. And I don't like enemies taking a few hits. I want everything to die in one hit. So, keep going. Just keep running around. Killing these big groups of enemies. Again, gonna go for a little bit of a curse. Just see how that does. See if I can't get some cursed items. Because I do like me some cursed items. Let's see. Range does nothing for me. Crit does something, so I'll take a little crit. We'll take the defective steroids. And I'll take a charcoal. And then, yeah, we'll just go to the next wave. Yeah, I'm spending down a little bit more than I should, but it should be fine. Big thing is, am I able to really clear these enemies? Which I am. That's what I want to see. Having that little bit of crit's actually going to be nice, too. Just in case. Ooh, there's a tree. Get a free item? Not get a free item, so I don't get an extra 15 materials. But it's alright. Just trying to have a nice, chill, kind of a Bob Ross night, you know? Just going to use my little Brotato canvas to paint a tree. I mean, it's going to be a tree of blood, still a tree. See if I can't get something good. Didn't get anything good, so we'll just take the luck. Oh, there's some range. Range will help. The rat might be nice. That'll help me kill enemies. So I'm definitely going to take that rat. Then let's go to wave 6. I don't know why I like the rat so much. It doesn't do a lot of damage compared to your health, but it's just nice to kind of just weaken enemies as you go along. I don't know. It also feels just like good luck. Plus, it's a menace. It's just running around everywhere. So good. Yeah, if you can really... If you get a character where you get a lot of health, then rats are just amazing. Then again, if you really want to play with the pets, the Beastmaster character, oh, so fun. Because that's there you just... Like, normally with the pets, you worry about one stat. You get pets for the stat you're working on. So, like, for me, the Bonk Dog would be good. But... Like, with the Beastmaster, you just take everything. Alright, I did say I want to take HP regen, but 20 luck is hard to pass up. Because, again, that affects item and consumable drops. So, we're definitely going to take that. Ooh, 10 harvesting. That's good. There's my loot worm. Definitely going to take that. And you know what? I'm actually going to throw on that 16 harvesting, because I think the more harvesting I get, the better. Take the tree. The baby squid might be good. We'll take that. I mean, I might be able to get through, get enough HP regen from that. Hey, Per. It's good to see you again. How's tonight going? It's going pretty good. So far, I've lost my first 2 runs in the first, 20 minutes. But, practice. But I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight, by the way? Yes, we are playing the Saver. Decided to... Well, I was going to say decided to have fun, but Saver gives and Saver takes. You're doing it right. I hate this character. Yeah, he's fun. He is really fun. But oh, he can be a curse cuz like you want to save up money, but you also want to spend it cuz you need to spend it to get items, but you also need to save it to get damage. So it's like you got to have that perfect balance of all right, let's spend now. Let's not spend now. And then let's build it up. And then once you get into like wave 11, 12, then you're just like, all right, this is easy. Definitely going to take that bag. Take the attack speed and the luck. Let's see if I can get 1 sickle. Let's see if I can get a 2nd sickle. There we go. I got my 2 sickles that I want. So hopefully I can start saving some money now. But yeah, no, this character, it's like, I mean, to be fair, that's every Brotato character where it's just like, you hate them until you get the run, and then you're just like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that tree, am I? Oh, I got it. Cool. Alright. I'm just going to start just picking up items if I can. If I find an item that I want, great. If not, I'm just going to skip. We're not going to spend any money this run. I mean, I'm going to spend a little money, but not a lot. Try to focus more on stat increases. And focusing on, hopefully just letting the Saver actually just, get his damage from materials. Let's see, nothing here that I really want. There's harvesting. We'll take you... You know what? I'm going to take a little range. Range is nice. Just going to go to... I always get six sickles and then start saving to build up as much harvesting. That is true. I forgot about that. Let's get those sickles, if I can find them. There we go. And now we can start saving. I didn't forget about that. Usually I get 6 by wave 4 anyways, so it's not a big loss to spend all that money. But yeah, now I'm just gonna save. We'll let the free items and stat increases, or I should say the level ups, take care of everything for me. Maybe I'll get lucky. I'll get 6 shields or get the loot worm again. Something nice that just gives me even more materials. Nope, you're good here. Then I use my bans on blue items until I get padding. I do not have padding unlocked. So unfortunately, not going to be able to use that. Definitely taking harvesting. Does this... Actually, I'm doing this because... Oh, it does. Okay, I'm going to take 1 sickle and then we'll go to the next one. Yeah, I don't have padding, unfortunately, locked. I have not completed... Forgot which character unlocks padding. It's not the Saver, is it? No, it's not the Saver. Which character unlocks padding? Yeah, padding on this character is definitely a nice to have. Definitely not required, though. Could be say I think it is Saver, because I remember it was related to saving up materials, and this is the only character that I can think of that saves up materials. Speed for range, absolutely. Ooh, there's some regen. Take some health. Do I want... No, I'll take more harvesting. More harvesting is better. There's another sickle. Take you, and then let's go to wave 6. Do I have attack speed? I do have attack speed. Okay. Wait, how's my look? Horde on 11, then Elites on 15 and 17, so I should be able to get up there fairly well. Especially if I save up enough money. I do need to get some melee damage, though. The harvesting is nice, but that's not going to be too much damage. Definitely going to need to focus on some melee. Sickles are great against Horde. Oh, yeah. No, I love... The sickles are really, really fun. Especially if you give them a little range and they can just reach it just a little bit more. So good. That does nothing for me, so we'll recycle there. There's some more attack speed. There's some melee damage. I about took the SMG. I kind of want to take Peaceful Bee just for more harvesting, so I'm going to do that. Gonna lose 1 melee damage, but more harvesting, more money. Money equals power. Whoa, what? Wait, what game? Oh, that was from Binding of Isaac. There's an item in Binding of Isaac called Money Equals Power. That's just exactly what this character is. It's like as you get more money in Binding of Isaac, you get more damage, or you should say you do more damage. That's you know, good character name for this character. Ow, took that hit pretty hard. I want all that materials. I want all the materials. Give me it all. Oh. Ooh, more attack speed. Absolutely. Luck. I'll take some more luck. Take some HP. Take another sickle. You know what? I'll take a blindfold. I'll take a little more dodge. Dodge will help. We still got a decent amount of damage. Not a great amount, but a decent amount. I did lose my range, though. That makes me a little sad. Not the big guys. Ow. Me not having speed is so bad. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, that happened. That happened. The sickles are so fun to play, though. It's like it's like I feel like I need to do a different weapon so I can get a completed run. But the sickles are so fun, and they're just great on the saver. Having the harvesting, using that for damage, and helping not only your damage on your sickle but your damage overall. So great. And they just look cool. I don't know, there's something about just swinging the sickle around. It's just like, hey, let me just get you. Sickle is the best weapon, saver weapon by a long shot. Oh yeah, by a long shot. I want harvesting, but I'm not getting it, and I don't want to roll too much. So I'm just gonna take a little speed and take a little luck. All right, let's see if I can't. Give me a sickle, please. Okay. No, I'm gonna go to wave 2. Never buy melee though, just harvesting really. That is true. I mean, I guess they do. It is only it's 80% for melee. So if I get, I'll take a little bit of melee if I can't get harvesting. But that's a good thought. Never take melee. Take harvesting. That's actually a really, really good thought. This is why I need you guys. It's because you guys think of this stuff. I don't. Let's see. More sickles, please. All right. I'm only going to be able to get the... let's roll for one more. No. Okay. Wave 13. Or 13. I'm sorry. Wave 3. Good God. I'm already looking that far in the future. It's like I'm ready to be done with Saver. I'm also about ready to take off my sweater. I'm like, I put my sweater on because I was hot or cold, and now it's like I got the light on me. My brain is starting to overheat a little bit because I'm trying to think of the best possible strategy for the saver, and now I'm just like, oh my God, I'm getting hot. It's like turning on a computer. Like at first when it's at idle, it's like, yeah, we're good, and then it's just like, oh wait, now I got to think. Let's see, take that. Take more luck. I'm gonna take my sweater off. Give me 1 second. I would do ooh la la, but I'm wearing my Fallout shirt, and there's no reason for ooh la la in Fallout. It's more like, Fallout. I know I want to start saving now that I got 3 sickles, but I do want a little bit of pickup range. I think that's going to help. I'm going to take it. We're only on wave 4. We've got plenty of time to get more materials. Wife got me a pack of those Fallout-themed Jotun sodas. Haven't opened yet, but they look cool. Oh, that's awesome. I've heard about them. I haven't seen them. But, oh man, yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for Fallout gear. I've been getting into it a little bit lately. Because there's an anime, Costco here was selling them, themed like the drinks from the game. Oh, that's so awesome. There's more harvesting. There's some attack speed. Ooh, metal detector might be good here. Chance to double the value of pickup drops, so I'll definitely take that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's fun that Fallout stuff is becoming more popular. Usually the anime and the comic book convention I go to, they usually have a booth that is just selling nothing but Fallout merchandise, and it's awesome. I never buy anything because it's super expensive, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I can get it cheaper online. But it's so cool, yeah. Like they sell all the bobbleheads, they sell like Nuka-Cola, they sell like the lunch boxes and everything. It's very neat. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's convention prices, so it's always a little more expensive. They actually, one year I saw they were selling actual jumpsuits, like Fallout jumpsuits, but they were themed after They were themed at, I forgot what Lucy's Vault is in the TV show, but they were that identifier. There's more harvesting. Nothing. Go to wave 6. God, what vault was she from? I cannot remember. I need to watch the second season still. Fallout was, God, season 1 was such a great season. Well, depending on how big of a fan you are. That's cool. I wish I had a second house to really nerd out. Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, I only got like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, so I don't do a lot of collectibles, but like I got a few. Here I only have creative control in this little room. Yeah, I hate to say, that's usually what happens when you have a... God damn it. It's usually what happens when you have a significant other is you only get one room. We're gonna restart. We're gonna do the Saver tonight. Fortunately and unfortunately, I live alone. So I get to decorate my entire home, home as much as I want. Which means I get to put up some really weird artwork. And that's all video game themed or horror themed. There's some harvesting. Let's take a sickle. Let's see, another sickle, please. And I'm not going to get a third one, so we'll just go on. What happened? Not much, just been playing Cosmic. Talking about Fallout a little bit. Talking about gaming collectibles and things like that. Talking about strategy with the Saver. Just vibing. Also took off my sweater. You're setting up a TV. Ooh, nice. I love me a good TV. Well, I'll say I'm not a big fan of smart TVs nowadays. There's more harvesting. There's more harvesting. Take the sickle. Leave the alien tongue. Mainly because smart TVs, like, they all got ads in them now, and it's just like, oh man, why do I have to have a smart TV and just play ads in the middle of my show that's not even from the network? On Facebook Marketplace, I found a guy selling like a 4-foot neon sign with the vanilla unicorn logo. Oh wow. That'd be interesting to see if he like made it or had it made, or if he actually got it as like video game merch. Not a fan of the game, but I had to have it. Well, that's not true. I like the game, but not a diehard fan. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. GTA, I will say, it's hard. I don't think I've ever met a hardcore GTA fan. He had it custom made. Oh yeah, I would assume, because I don't think I've ever seen anything GTA related in official merchandise outside of maybe T-shirts, hats, and maybe a CD or two from the earlier games. Harvesting. I'm gonna take a little speed just because I need speed. Then you know what? I'm gonna take the baby gecko. Let's go to wave 4. But Cosmic, what kind of TV are you setting up? Is it like a new school like Samsung with all the bells and whistles, or did you like hop onto eBay and get an old school CRT that like does the little hum noise when you turn it on? Which I don't even know if you can find CRTs anymore. Maybe on eBay, but then again, you're probably not old enough to even know what a CRT is. I mean, God, CRTs have been out of style for 20 some odd years now. Because yeah, they started introducing LCDs back when I was, God, that was like 25 years ago is when they started introducing those. Man, God, that's just amazing how far technology has come. There's some harvesting. Gonna take a little luck. Nothing here that I want. Though the melee would be... Actually, the melee is probably going to be nice. I'll just take a little bit of that. Yeah, and they had a rear projection between that for the big ones. Oh my god, yes. We had, like, when I was growing up, my dad bought one of those big screen rear projection TVs that, like, it was literally, like, you have the TV, and then it's, like, 6 feet wide. Or not 6 feet wide, 6 feet in depth because it's a rear projection. Oh my god, I miss those TVs. I mean, I don't, because having to lug that and move that thing around sucks so much. People these days don't realize how lucky they are with the LCDs and stuff, with how light they are compared to the old ones. Moving those were brutal. Same with the old CRTs. Oh, yeah. There's some harvesting. You know what? I'll take the mouse. I'm going to lose harvesting, but more enemies means more materials. Plus lifesteal. Lifesteal's good. You know what? Take a little bit more melee. Ooh, a coupon. That'll be good. Take another sickle. Yeah, that, and not only that, but like the fashionable old CRTs that like had built-in cabinets and stuff that had like, oh, here we got the wood covers for the TV screen, so it looks like just like a bookshelf or something. And TVs are so cheap now. Back then, like $3,500 for the 42-inch rear projection. That was 1080i. Oh yeah. I mean, I remember I have a 45-inch from that's oh god, it is like 18 years old now. And that thing costs just as much as my 65-inch cost when I bought that 10 years ago. It's crazy. Just how much prices have changed over time. And just how much cheaper the bigger TV's getting. But it's, you know, technology's good. Now they're gonna have the oh, what is it? It's like seen like the see-through TVs or the like super flat ones that like, nah, I didn't get that guy. Yeah, I never thought that it'd be TVs that got cheaper. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's crazy that TVs got so cheap. But then again, they're adding so many features to it, like no one's starting to buy them. I mean, people are still buying them. I mean, everybody wants a TV, but a lot of people are, oh, okay, when I say a lot of people, I mean me and me alone. I complain about the smart TVs. Like, I'll be sitting there watching the TV, and then all of a sudden, like, a little ad bar or something will pop up. Like that, no, I'm not buying a TV that will do that. Give me a dumb TV any day over a smart TV. I mean, I don't mind TVs that have, like, internet access and stuff. It's not a bad thing. But, I mean, I just want to watch TV. That, and I got, like, Chromecast and stuff. Or a little dongle. I need to pay attention. Missing a lot of materials. Alright, I think we're good there. Good with that way. Bait. I'm actually going to take the... well, no, I'm gonna recycle it. Ooh, that's 15 luck. There's a sickle, there's a baby gecko. No, let's go to wave 8. Damage is getting good this run. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not spending anything down. I got a little speed off the bat too. But this is the wave that's killed me more times than anything this run. So we will see how it goes. Or we'll just play it safe and just keep playing Ring Around the Rosie. Run away from everything. Try not to take too many chances. This is definitely one of the toughest waves in Brotato. It really is. Especially with the melee character. It's hard. Especially since I'm also not getting any armor or health. I'm just purely relying on just give me harvesting. Let's see. Yeah, didn't get there we go. There's my harvesting. All right, wrench. Or not wrench. I'm sorry. That wasn't a wrench. That was a sickle. Sickle. Wave 2. Sorry. Just checking my phone. I don't like to go silent. I always like to be talking. Not because I like to hear my own voice. That's a little bit part of it, but it just fills the dead air. Alright. We are going to try this again. Try to make it good. Gonna give me a sickle? There we go. Spent all my money down, but Got a sickle. Yeah, I really do need, with this character, I need to find that balance between getting a bunch of harvesting and then also just getting a little bit of, like, health and armor, or health and dodge, just to help me survive. Because I definitely am not good at dodging. Wish I was. Not going to take the dodging yet, though. Ooh, that was a blue harvesting. You know what? I'm going to take a little melee damage, though. That'll boost my damage just a little bit. Got all my weapons, so let's just go to wave 4. Go to wave 4, get all my materials. Yay, I now have 4 extra damage. Now I have 5 extra damage. No, that wouldn't be. That would be. For some reason, I just thought, it was like, what if they made it as a 1-to-1 ratio? You get 1 damage for every material you had. You're like, that would be insane. That would be the most unbalanced character in the world. Let's do... I didn't get what I want. There's harvesting. You'd have to trade it off, though. You'd have to be like, if you get 1 damage for harvesting, you'd have to have like a glass cannon character where it's like, you get a ton of damage, but you have basically your 1 hit from death all the time. Go to wave 5. I was thinking about buying one of those other items, but nah. We'll still play dangerously. Danger is not in my name whatsoever. But neither is safe. Neither is the middle. In fact, I have no name that means any sort of cardinality of dangerous to purely safe. Ow. Took a shot to the face. I hate these guys, those little shooters. I hate them so much. It's hard to pass up 6 melee damage, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to go to wave 6. Yeah, that extra damage will definitely help. I mean, it's only 80% to scale with my sickle, but it's still good enough. I haven't gotten my attack speed though. I need attack speed. My sickles are not swinging fast enough. Another you know what? I've been trying to think about like what could make Brotato a little more interesting. I wonder if like special attacks would make it more interesting. I don't know how those specials like I just thought if you get like 6 sickles, you can like hit a button and then it's just like they spin around you really fast or something. Like harvesting or like little wheat pops up and they spin fast and you collect the wheat and get materials from it. Taking the alien tongue. Got a new TV and Snickers today, and a Snickers today. Is amazing. That's awesome. Having a new TV is awesome. I do enjoy getting me. I haven't gotten a new TV in a long time, but it's a lot of fun. I'm actually going to take the health here and the armor. Nope, attack speed. Take the sickle. I'm going to take the fertilizer. That's going to actually help me. Plus a Snickers bar. I love me a good Snickers bar. Oh my god. Almost as good as a new TV, but new TV is a new TV. You're going driving on Friday. That's fun. Where are you headed to? Oh no, Snickers beats TV. I mean, to be fair, Snickers is the one and done, though. And a TV is you enjoy it until you throw a controller through it. Then again, I've never thrown a controller through a TV. Or it burns out, yeah. Burnout sucks. I've had a monitor burnout. I've never had a TV burnout, though. There's more attack speed. I kind of want the cute monkey, so I'm going to take it. Cute monkey will help with healing. Yeah, I've never had a TV burnout. I've had I have seen a TV get burn in. And that's where like the picture gets stuck and burnt into the screen, which that sucks. That used to happen all the time with the old CRTs. And oh man, that was like, you get like a big, god damn it, you get a big expensive CRT, and then all of a sudden you got like a picture of some character's face on your TV. That god. My parents got to replace their TV every 2 years. Why? Is it just running nonstop? That is crazy. Like 2 years is like, I've had, like I said, I have a TV right here, can't see, and I've had that for 10 years, and then my TV in my living room I've had since I've moved to where I live now. So that's not like my current place, the city I live in, and that was 18 years ago. No, 18? Yeah, 18 years ago. So I've had that TV for 18 years. I've had a TV that would make a gunshot noise from a capacitor when you turn it on, but you got used to it. It just dies. It's going to die in trust. Man, that is crazy. I can't imagine having to buy a new TV. If I had to buy a new TV every 2 years, I would not be getting, like, it really going to Walmart, buying the Black Friday TVs. That's all I would do. Or I would get like the super small, like 25, 27-inch TVs that are like $200. Walmart TVs, oh yeah. See, and that's the thing is if they work for what you need, they're great. I mean, those TVs, they're not bad TVs. They just don't have a lot of features. There's Harvesting and Luck. I was about to take the tree, but I know I need to take the sickles. Not gonna be able to buy another one. Yeah, no, I've bought a Walmart TV before. They're not, like I said, they're not bad. They're good just for if you're gonna watch them. But like, if you don't care about like super high def or smart TVs, there's still, I mean, to be fair, Walmart has smart TVs. I don't know what I'm talking about. So they're not bad. Me, I'm lucky. There's a micro center where I live, so I'm gonna take the coupon. That'll help a little bit. So I can get like, I'm spent too much. I'm gonna lock that in though. So I can get like good TVs at like Micro Center, and I can get computer equipment. Surprisingly, they also sell streaming equipment, which last time I went to Micro Center, and I went because I was just looking for like what are the microphones cost. Oh my god, that place, that aisle was packed. There's so many people buying like streaming stuff. I was just like, wow, I didn't know streaming was that popular. Damn Vizio. Damn it, Vizio. I've never had a problem with a Vizio TV. Those are usually pretty decent. Try not to roll down too much of my money. Take you. See if I can get one more sickle before I end my rolling. There we go. Just for shits and giggles, download the darn app. Oh, that sucks. It's a smart TV. Yeah. Well, now, is it an app to control the TV, though? Because that's, I mean, you could always get, like, I imagine you could get a universal remote. I'm actually surprised it doesn't come with a remote. Like, even my Samsung Smart TV came with a remote. But again, 10 years ago. Nowadays, I understand, yeah, the smart TV or the smart apps are kind of where it's at. There's some harvesting. I want the range. I'm gonna take the range. Yeah, I mean, even like the, like I said, I got some Chromecast dongles that I plugged into the back of my TV for my TV stuff, and even those came with remotes. That was only got those a few years ago. Oh no, I got those. How long ago? No, I got those 5 years ago now. I'm trying to remember when I got those. God, did I get them longer than 5 years ago? Man, that's the problem with getting old, is just everything starts blending together. You're just like, oh, that was only like 2 years ago. Job done? That's awesome. Yeah, the one nice thing about it is they do make it easy. Some more luck. Take you. Let's go to wave 7 or wave 6. And to be fair, if you do download the app on your phone, you can control the TV pretty much wherever. You'd be like in the bathroom, just being like, oh, you know what, I want to change the TV to something, and if you're not in line of sight, you can still do it. Let's try to survive here by focusing. Ugh. I still have a lot of time left. Nope, that's gonna kill me. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was gonna kill me. But we are still gonna do this. I'm beating the Saver tonight. I don't care if it takes all night. We are beating the Saver. Because when I do get a good run, oh, it's gonna be fun. Take some free luck. One more. There's the harvesting. There's more harvesting. There's more harvesting. There's even more harvesting. Let's lock in more harvesting. Let's go to wave 2. That's a lot of harvesting I just got. Man, I don't even know what I would do for my next TV. I've been thinking about getting a new one to replace my 45-inch. But it hasn't gone out. I don't feel like spending the money. God, I'm just now remembering about plasma TVs. God, I'm glad I never got one of those. Those things were expensive as hell. I'm still rolling for sickles. There we go. Now let's start saving up some money. Though one of my favorite jokes in any show is from the dinner party episode of The Office, where Michael's showing off his plasma TV, and it's like a 5-inch TV. He's like, "This is my amazing plasma," and it's just this little thing on the wall. It's just like, wow, Michael, that's something. But then again, back then, that's how TV started. It was super small. Take some range, take some luck, take another sickle. Nah, we'll go on. God, I mean, yeah, my first... Actually, no. Back then, when I got my first TV, I'm talking about, like, 30 years ago. God, 30 years ago. Like, it was a CRT, but it wasn't too big. Or it wasn't too small. We say, like, a 24-inch. But 24-inch CRT back then was also pretty cheap. Get a tree. Tree with an item. Damage for health. I'm actually gonna get a ton of damage from materials, and I don't want to lose the health just yet. There's 9 health. I'm definitely gonna take that. And there's some harvesting. Take another sickle. I'm gonna take some HP regen just because I'm feeling paranoid right now. Little paranoid about being able to survive. I think that HP regen will just help heal a little bit as I'm running for my life from those big guys as they start charging me. Maybe that's one of the problem. Maybe that's the problem I'm having. I'm running around too much on the outside. I just need to stay in the middle. I'm gonna ignore the curse for now. Then again, when you put the trees on the outside... Wait, did I get the monkey this round? No, I didn't. Take some attack speed. I didn't get the monkey. Okay. Nothing here. Take the lemonade just in case. Trying to think of just how can I survive. Having that extra little bit of healing might help. Of course, it helps if I leave the fruit on the ground for when I actually need it. forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, having that extra healing is good. Yeah, definitely need to start taking some help. Can't be too stingy with my money. Gonna be a little stingy, but not too stingy. Oh, there's a free tree. Nah, no item. Wasn't worth it. Take the harvesting, and then I'm actually gonna take the speed here. I think I need a little more speed. There's some harvesting. There's some armor. There's a cyber ball. I like me a good cyber ball. Cyber balls are fun. Don't think I had the damage to let those eggs hatch, so I'm just gonna kill them. Take them out. Oh damn, that was a 57. Yeah, I guess I do have the damage. If I focus them. Oh, there's a loot alien. Give me your stuff. Kill these little shooters. Little eyeball shooter guys. I just realized those guys with the bladed arms have 3 mouths. I've never seen that before. Crazy different. Holy, it looks so good. Seen me on the big screen now? Gonna recycle the fresh meat. Ooh, Cataline gun will help. Definitely take that. Take some more luck. Do I take the lure? I do take the lure. You're on my phone, but I can go to you. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna take that, and then let's there we go. Go to wave 8. Let's hope I survive. I'm hoping the Cataline gun, or the Catling, helps me kill some of these smaller enemies, so that I can take out the big enemies. Ow. Oh yeah, I think taking that Cataline was the good idea. Even though it is ranged, I just realized is not the best one to take. Breathe. I gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. Yeah, very cool. Enjoy the TV, Cosmic. It's always fun to get new gadgets. Let's go back. Do this again. Like I said, we are beating the Saver tonight. Even if it takes me 3 hours. Yeah, get on that TV, boot up the stream, boot up your favorite show. Luck and no harvesting, eh? All right. Take a sickle. We'll take a sickle. Go to wave 2. I'm putting you on my Xbox. Oh no, that's scary. You're gonna have to see me. You're gonna see all my wrinkles, man. You're gonna see the gray in my beard. You're gonna see how old I actually am. I'm kidding. You already know how old I am. You can already see it. I mean, you can see the gray. You see like the color down here, and then you see the gray. You see the hair color of the hair. Luckily, don't have any gray in my hair. Pretty good there. There's some harvesting. Take that coupon. Coupon. 29. Nah, go away 3. That's got to sound good on the recording. That's the one thing I do want to do next. I think if I'm going to change my streaming setup is get a microphone with an actual pop filter. Or I should say a wind, what's it called, a windscreen? I could get one for this mic, but I'm too lazy. Ooh, free rat. Gonna take that. We'll skip the damage because I will get plenty of that. I'm gonna take the armor. I'm gonna be a little more careful now. That's a lot of lifesteal, but I need my sickles. I just need more weapons. Gotta roll for one more. Got one more. Got a blue. Yeah, I will say I do like watching Twitch on my TV. Like I got the app on my Chromecast, and it's fun. Just I'll be sitting there, have the stream on, might be reading a book or doing some work. It's fun to do, especially when you can't think of anything you really want to watch. So you're just like, hey, I'm gonna put a stream on. Here I am. And then when you also put it on the TV, you don't have headphones in, so everybody gets to hear what you're listening to. Unless you have one of those TVs that you can put headphones on and listen to the TV, but I don't blame you. There's some harvesting. There's some more harvesting. Let's see. Oh, I don't need to roll down anymore, but I will take a sickle. Yeah, then your parents can come in your room and be like, who are you listening to? They see me and they're just like, what the hell are you watching? What's this guy, white egg, running around the map just killing all these purple guys for? Wow, didn't realize how little damage I had on wave 5. We are definitely going to need to take one little bit of melee, or harvesting. Tons of harvesting would work too. Harvesting? Yeah, no, tons of harvesting. Well, we got some money. There's some harvesting. There's some melee. So that'll get me back into positive melee. Nothing really to take here, so let's just go to wave 6. Start building up some money. Let my rat take care of some of these smaller guys for me. Not doing a ton of damage, but it's enough. It's enough that allows me to kill these guys in one hit when they do get to me. Plus, the rat moves so fast. It's so nice. All right, how are we doing? Damage-wise, it did go up one, so that's fun. That's actually really good. Tree, and get the free alien. I did get the item from the alien. That is awesome. But it's a correct eye patch, which does nothing for me, unfortunately. So we'll recycle that. I'm actually going to take some range here. I think the range will be good. Actually, I'm going to take a little more range. Range will help with my killing potential with the sickles. Just allow me to reach just that little bit further. Take out even more enemies. I'm not going to let the eggs hatch this round. I do like hatching them, but I just don't feel like I have the damage right now to really take them out quickly so that they don't overwhelm me. Then again, I do have to go and find them. I got that one. Will I be able to get this one? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, we'll just focus on him right away. Luckily, they don't charge you, so it makes it a little easier to kill them. Just trap them into a corner and just have to just move just a little bit to dodge their swipes. That's a lot of lots of materials that I want to pick up. I am actually going to take some health here. I'm going to worry about surviving. I do like luck, so I'm going to take the luck. Ooh, a blue sickle. Definitely going to take a blue sickle. It's a little more expensive, but it'll be good. So let's go to wave 8. Let's go to the hard wave. See how we're doing. So they do die pretty quickly, so maybe if I can focus them down right when they spawn, we'll be good. And let my rat take out the like I said, let my rat take the little guys out. And try to stay away. God, need to really stay away from these big guys. Doesn't help when they spawn right on top of me, though. So now I'm hoping just for some fruit drops. Because I do not feel comfortable that I'm going to survive. If I can last the 15 seconds, I should be good. We'll just let the pig really give me my waves. Oh my god, I think we're finally going to make it past wave 8. Oh, thank god. We finally made it past wave 8. Nope, not going to let that message through. Sorry. Armor. Free armor. Definitely going to take that armor. Don't know why you did that. There's some harvesting. Do I want to... I'll take a little more luck. Why not? There's another blue sickle. I'm just going to take that just to get a purple. So now we're up to 20, or 20. And now we are going to do the level that really puts you into the upper echelon of damage. Because you get so much materials on this. Combined with the 1,300 that I already have, and... Well... We're sitting in a good spot right now. You look scarily better. Nice. I'm glad I'm scary. I mean, not really, but yeah, no, that's the power of the TV compared to the phone. Is more pixels. It means more pixels means better quality. I mean, to be fair, phones nowadays are pretty good quality-wise, but nothing beats good 1080 or 1080p. Are phones 1080p? I do not remember. Also, I'm not paying attention. There's a tree down here. I went back to my phone because I can't text on there. Fair enough. You could do, what you can do is you could do, put me on the TV and then do, I think there's a chat-only mode on the phone. Do I want free damage? I might as well take free damage. There's nothing wrong with that. Take some armor. Take a little regen. There's a purple sickle. Take you. Take the loot worm. And then let's go to wave 10. Yeah, that's what I usually do when I'm watching on TV and I'm wanting to text with the chat, or wanting to chat with the streamer or chat with the other chatters, is I usually just put it on my phone and not watch and then chat at the same time. Only problem is like the chat on the or my TV is usually like 2 or 3 seconds behind chat, so like everybody will react, but I'll be like, wait, what's going on? And then I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, cool, and then everybody's already past the moment. Turn it off though, but holy shit. Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool that you're watching me on TV. Now I feel like a movie star. Okay, maybe a TV star. You'd have to be watching me in the movie theater to make me feel like a movie star. Which, if you did that, I would be amazed. But also be sad, because that only counts as one viewer. Who knows? Maybe that's happening right now. Maybe there's some movie theater in Russia that's like, hey, watch this guy, and there's 1,000 people in the movie theater watching me, but it only counts as one. Let's see. What would be good? I kind of want something to help me survive a little more. So I'm going to take some armor. Ooh, the fair... Actually, I'm not getting too many items. I will take the little muscly dude for the health. Playing J-Axion. Yep, now playing J-Axion in Brotato. I'm going to take a few things just to get some HP regen going. Now, oh, this is a horde wave, great. But I should be fine here. My sickles are swinging fast enough that I don't think I'm going to be in too much trouble. Plus the HP regen I got now, we're definitely going to be good. Watch out, J-Axion, because politics sucks. Yeah. Well, let's try to stay away from politics. I was just saying, you never know with foreign countries where it's just like, oh, look at they watch the weirdest things. Ooh, free item. Give me that free item. Also, I think we're handling the horde pretty well. Definitely don't feel like I'm getting that hit. Oh yeah, Sickles definitely handled the horde really well. I was more worried about the armored dudes, but I could take the sharp bullet just for the HP regen, so I'm actually going to do that. Take more HP. I'll take a sickle, because your boy's not that popular, so when I get a text, I like to respond as quick as possible. No, this is not a horde wave. I'm like, did I get another horde wave right away? But no, 12 is just everything comes flying at you really quickly. We're also like doing a lot of really good damage right now. See, this is where it's at. See, once you get past like once you get to wave 12, like wave 13, the money really starts rolling in, and it's amazing. Keep getting phone calls. We're trying to sign a new Microsoft Enterprise agreement at work, and it's made for a crappy month. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I always use 3K as my spend down mark. Yeah, I will probably stick with 3K. Might go up a little more until I get a little more melee and harvesting, but we'll see. Yeah, the whole like doing the enterprise level stuff at work kind of sucks. I'm dealing with that now with a couple of things, but it's hard. It's hard to deal with a lot of that stuff because you have to deal with licensing, and it's no fun. I'm gonna take a little crit. I think a little crit will be nice. Ooh, take that and take the glasses. Take the baby elephant. We'll take the cyber ball. And you know what? We'll take the Gatling gun. No, we'll take the Gatling gun. Why not? It's gonna have a lot of damage. He will just help. But yeah, we got to deal with like third-party licensing a lot, and there's a whole process we have to go through to get it for legal and get it approved, and it's a pain in the butt. MS tries super hard to screw you over too. It's fantastic to watch in real time. Oh, as someone who works for one of the big tech firms, I completely understand that. Yeah, we screw over our customers as well. I mean, not intentionally. I know, like, a lot of the dev people don't do it, but, like, salespeople, they're just like, give me the money. And the executives are like, yes, money's great. And then the dev people are just like, I just want to make a good product. Ooh, knockback might be nice. That takes away speed. I don't want to lose speed. Ooh, free pickup range. Definitely going to take that melee damage. Okay. Well, I did just get crit, but having the metal would be nice. Definitely going to take the poison tonic and take the scar. I'll take the metal. Why not? Take another rat. We'll take the toxic sludge for the HP and more HP regen, and another baby elephant. Why not? It's the way the software game is done, I guess. Yeah, it is. I mean, to be fair, that's also just the corporate world as well. I mean, the corporate world is all about making money for your shareholders, and, you know, they have the infinite, or shareholders want to see infinite growth for the life of the corporation, which is not possible. So, eventually everything will collapse. But yeah, it's the software as a service model is kind of what everybody's had moved to, and now there's a lot of pushback against that, but it's never going to go away. It's too lucrative, unfortunately. Am I in a horde? I am in a horde wave, aren't I? I'm like, why are there all these enemies on 14? But then again, there are companies that do make free software, which is pretty nice. I mean, I use DaVinci Resolve to do video editing, and that has been great. It's been free, and it's just, it's nice. They give it away. I mean, I think it's got ads, and you can buy stuff with it, but the free software is awesome. Yeah, seeing a lot of movement away from cloud hosting again now, too. Yes, some of the open source stuff out there is incredible. Oh, yeah, I love open source. It's amazing. But yeah, everybody's moving away from the cloud hosting, but then AI has driven up data center builds and stuff, and it's actually been really interesting to see. Just the amount of money being spent in that area. Let's take some health. Ooh, another purple sickle. Let's make a red one. Really maximize our strength. Take some landmines for the HP regen. Take the book for the HP regen. That's crit and dodge. I'll definitely take that. There's my speed back. There's more dodge. There's more harvesting. Why not? Let's go to wave 15. But the open source stuff is also a little scary too. I don't know if you heard about the huge vulnerability that was found in the oh, what was it? It was in XY, the open source that is used in OpenSSH, that someone like worked for a year to put in a vulnerability that would have like basically he would have taken over the internet. So I mean, it's awesome, but it can be scary. Yeah, there's a documentary out there about it. I can't remember, but yeah, this dude. So there was this dude that created this open source software that handled data compression, and everybody started using it, and it got used in a tool called OpenSSH. And this dude, like, he'd maintained this. I think it's called XY, and he maintained it for years and years, and finally, like, he's just getting too tired to maintain it, and so, like, this dude stepped up. I think his name is Jintan is what his username was. He's like, I'll help you, and then Jintan secretly introduced a vulnerability, but they found it, and luckily they stopped it before it did any damage. We do threat risk assessments on all new software, but they never catch something. But they'd never catch something like that. Yeah, the only reason it was caught was because it ended up some person he got the vulnerability into Red Hat Linux, their enterprise software, as well as their free version. I can't remember what the free version is called, but he got into the free version, and this company took this new free version, and they were testing it, and all of a sudden they noticed, oh hey, our tests that usually only take like 100 milliseconds are now taking 500 milliseconds. What's going on? And from that, things snowballed from there, and it just went crazy. It was a huge vulnerability. I remember the emails that came out about it. They were just like, everybody stop what you're doing, go take a look at this. Are we affected? And luckily we weren't, or I should say we weren't, because we hadn't upgraded yet, but it was insane. Let me see if I can find the documentary. XY vulnerability documentary. Yeah, it's from Veritasium on YouTube. It's called "The Internet Was Weeks Away from Disaster and No One Knew," and they do a good deep dive into that. It's really good dive. I recommend watching it. All right, what am I gonna take? I guess I'll take Wisdom in the leather vest. Take the Gummy Berserker. Take the Explosion just for the HP regen. Ooh, Ghost outfit might be nice. No, because I'm never gonna cap out my dodge. But I will take the banner, and then let's go to wave 16. Yeah, really good documentary. They explain what happened, and it was a fun watch. But yeah, I remember when that came out, it was so big in the security space. Like, I'm not even in the security space, but it was huge. Yeah, I say we got the damage to be able to take out the bosses right now. Just need to get some survivability going. What would I need? Armor would be nice. Dodge would be nice. Health is definitely going to be a necessity. Regen, not too bad, but could definitely use some more. There we go. Well, there's more regen. I'm going to take some more attack speed. Take the whistle, take the charcoal, take another baby elephant. Ooh, that's melee damage. I'll definitely take you. I'm not going to take the robot arm. It's as nice as it is. I'm not going to get much use from it. And then I do need a little more speed, so we'll take that. Ooh, broken mouth, absolutely. Take the tentacle, and I'll take the goat skull. I did lose a little bit of crit, but I'm fine there. All right, going to wave 17. Let's see how we do. Ooh, and we got an easy boss, or I should say elite. So this should be a nice little easy round. Easy red. Yeah, with the speed that I have, I shouldn't take any hits. Speed and damage, to be fair. Also, with this amount of speed, it feels like when you're like, you got, trying to think of the right analogy, but it's when you have so much speed in Brotato and you're dodging that guy, it feels like when you're like going up against a little kid who's like wants to charge you and push you in the pool, and you're just like, oh, I see you coming, and then you just kind of like move out of the way real quickly and he runs into the pool. It's just like, sorry kid, but too slow. Can't catch me. Let's see how we're doing with health is a little low, but that's alright. Now we're good. Well, that would be fun to take. I don't think I've ever had a run where the... Oh no, I've had one run where the axolotl actually gave me a good swap. Because you never ever really have a good swap. Be like, okay, swap your heart. Well, I mean, well... No, there's no reason to swap for engineering. We'll just recycle it. I will take the health. Not going to take the glass cannon. I will take some luck, though. Luck is fun. Take the med turret in the garden, just in case. We'll take that, the crit for the, yeah, good swaps are rare. Yeah, they definitely are. Gentle alien, why not? Yeah, we'll take the bait. Take the... Actually, don't really need the harvesting, but I'll take it. I'll take the salt water. Let's see. Take the black belt. We'll take the blood leech, and let's go to wave 18. I really don't need much else. At this point, any item I get is just fun. Oh, you little... Though it would have been interesting if I took engineering and then got, like, a couple of turrets. I did have one run where, like, my best stat was, like... what was it? It was something, like, damage. Or no. No, it was something stupid, because I remember I rolled the stat, and it was rolled something really good for me that I could use, and I ended up getting an item that just caused that stat to increase my damage. I think it was, like, swap, like, I had, like, 150 harvesting, and it swapped for... God, what was it? I can't remember, but it was stupid, it was a really good swap, and it just made my run so easy. Man, I wish I could remember. I'll take a free pocket factory, free alien tongue, take some armor, take another sickle, we'll take that injection. You know what, let's throw in a jelly shield and a riposte. Sure, why not? Sure, that's just more harvesting. Yeah, at this point we're just looking for pure damage. Pure damage and just making the weirdest build in the world. Alright, let's run around, just collect everything, or try to collect everything. Am I even taking damage? I don't think I am. I know I am, but I'm healing it so fast. Like I said, I think we're going to be good for the boss fight, but then again, I have been known to lose in very stupid ways. Ooh, a level 25. What do I want? You know what? I'm going to take the health just for safety reasons. Take the claw tree. I will take these two. I'll take Schmoop just for a little more. Take Spyglass for the range. More crit is nice. Tentacle. You know, one more med turret, and then let's do 20. I could have rolled down a little more, but nah, I'd rather have the damage. Ooh, forgot you spin that way. Wow, I don't have a great amount of damage to actually kill these guys quickly. Let's move you away from the wall. Alright, now I got you running around. Now my movement's limited. Okay. Hard one's done. Let's go get this guy. There we go. Finally. Finally beat the Saver. Yeah, the padding does unlock with the Saver, so that is good to know. But yeah, padding's a lot of fun. But it's hard to make it really good because unless you get the pig, then it's like padding's like, eh. Great one. Thank you, Purr. Thank you very much. That was a really fun run. Yeah, like I said, the Saver is once you get past like level 12 or wave 12, it's pretty easy to have a really good run. But yep, God, that was fun. All right, find a next person. I really probably should stop randoming, because I'm definitely more characters completed than not. Oh wait, Vagabond. There we go. Vagabond has not been beaten. Oh, I love Vagabond. This guy is so fun because you just get 6 different weapons and you get so many cool stats from that. So yeah, equipped weapons always contribute to the class bonuses of the other equipped weapons. You can't equip 2 of the same weapon at the same time, but you lose armor, you lose dodge, your luck modifications are reduced, and your harvesting modifications are reduced. So let's find something. I forgot what I always do first. I know it's one that has 2. Musical and support. It's a pain to get a good weapon combo. Yeah, it really is. You know what? Let's do, what do I want to start with? Primitive and medieval. Let's do precise and medieval. Well, actually, no. You kind of want to do melee weapons, I think, with this, because melee weapons have more, definitely have more attributes with their class bonuses. You know what? Let's start with the club. Because I kind of want that heavy combo. That heavy just gives you a plus 25 damage. And that's just nice to have. Yeah, it's not the best start, but it's still pretty good. Alright. Since harvesting is cut down by 50 and so is luck, I might start with something a little different. Like damage. So we'll take the cacti, we'll take the quarterstaff. The one thing I'm also trying to do is not... I'd overlapped them. We'll definitely lock you in. I'm not going to take the jousting lance. That's another primitive. Loot is a terrible start. Oh, yeah. Yeah, musical and support, not great. I would love to get some precise. If I could find... I have to think of what would be a good combo with this. Well, musical gives luck, support gives harvesting. Oh yeah, that is true. I'll take some free lifesteal. Why not? Take some range. Ooh, there's tool. So that gives me some engineering. Definitely take the quarterstaff. The boxing glove, the gun. I'll lock in the tool. I'll take a gun just for the range. Just avoid both those passives completely, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll definitely will. There's going to be no point to it. No point to doing support or luck. I mean, I'll probably get some luck just to get some luck. If I get it, like, on free items, but probably won't buy it. Probably won't take it as stat ups. Which sucks, because you really do want... I do believe you really do need luck in runs. You can kind of live without harvesting. But luck is definitely, like, a must-have. Free XP. Definitely going to take that. Get some damage going. And, you know, let's take some armor. Alright, I'm going to take both of those. I'm going to get a little engineering, but we'll hold off now. Well, there's support, but not going to take that. There's another revolver. I should have taken the coupon first. That was stupid of me. Hey, Lupin. Good to see you again. Evening, Jay. I hope you're doing good. Sorry to hear about your mug. Thank you for thank you for thank you for the condolences. Yeah, I broke my favorite mug today, and to be fair, it's the only mug I have at work, but it was like a big, wide mouth one, so I could get like 2 cups of coffee in there. Oh God, it was sad day all around. And what was sad is like not a lot of people, like a lot of people at my work from home, except for on Wednesdays when the team that I sit next to actually comes into the office. And when I dropped my mug and it shattered, I just looked over and they all turned at the same time and just looked at me. I was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry." They're like, "You all right?" Or no, the guy who's at the farthest end of the little pod that I sit in, he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, just dropped my mug. Go back to your phone call." Like this. Pretty much. That is pretty much what everybody looked like. But how are you doing tonight, Lupin? Don't think I asked you that. Take some speed. Oh, definitely take you. Ooh, Ether will be fun to take. Having that dodge. I'm going to lose armor, but we're definitely going to get some dodge. Ooh, there's my precise, finally. So now I got my crit back. I'm going to lock in the celery tea. I love me some celery tea. We got a weird hodgepodge of weapons here, but damn, do I got a lot of damage already. Yeah, but no, I did. You're good. That's good to hear. No, but luckily we have, at the office building I work at, we have a Starbucks in it, and they sell coffee mugs. So I went down and bought a metal Starbucks coffee mug. So now if I drop that one, it won't break. It'll only dent. And if I get mad at someone, I can throw it without having to worry about it breaking. Not at them, mind you. Just, you know, at the wall. But it'll be much louder. It will be much louder. Well, no, to be fair, we only have carpet, so it's not super loud. It doesn't, yeah. I'm going to take the weird ghost. You know what, I'm going to start taking some armor as well. Take some health. Definitely going to take you, ooh, do I want to switch up something for the javelin? I don't want to get rid of heavy. I don't want to get rid of medieval either. I don't have precise. No, I guess we'll leave the Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's recycle you and take that for get some little elemental damage going as well. Take the rat. And I'm going to lock in that attack speed and the injection. The handle popped off of my favorite coffee mug last winter, so I feel your pain. I went from hot to cold too quick while washing, and it just separated low. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's like, it's one thing when your mug just completely shatters. It's another thing when the handle pops off, because like, oh, this is still usable, but like, now you have to hold it. Oh, I think I picked the wrong wave to take the ghost. Nah, we'll be fine. The revolver will save me. The revolver has saved me. It's inconvenient, yeah. Yeah, coffee mug with no handle. I mean, to be fair, the mug that I bought also has no handle, but it's also insulated, so it's like, you can hold it and not have to worry about your hands burning. But I'm going to miss standing there, just holding it with one hand. Now I got to hold it like this and be like, oh, this is so good. I'm not going to take the fruit basket. I'm going to rely on HP regen. Went on using it for a good month, I think. Haha, yeah. I mean, it's still a good mug. If it's still usable, it should be usable. Now you look dumb. Not when you're holding it like this. Now you look cozy. I like to think I look cozy. I'm going to take some attack speed. Ooh, there's more crit. I could switch out my... No, I'm going to keep my double barrel shotgun. We'll take this stuff. We'll take the weird food. I want all of this except for the gun, the pistol. So I'm going to take the pickup range, just because that has harvesting, though. But I wanted it for the pickup range. Or like a fem. I ain't finishing that thought. You're good. Nothing wrong with being a little effeminate. I am so secure in my masculinity that I do not care. Go to wave 7. I forgot how much fun the Vagabond is to play. You just get weird weapon combinations that just make these runs fun. But I do need damage, though. Really need damage. That's why I did the Cacti Club. Double handing your mug is definitely a cozy stance. I would do that during meetings while it was cold. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, when I'm in meetings, I usually, if I get cold, I usually take it from the coffee handle to I just hold the mug. People look at me weird, but you know, I'm just like, hey, my hands are cold. I don't have any hand warmers. But no, I like the little cozy stand like that. Ooh, there's my damage. Definitely gonna take you. Let's take these two. Do I switch it? No, we're not gonna take the shuriken. There's another icicle. Definitely take you. Take the alien worm. I could take the hand for the support or the unarmed. Nah, we'll leave it alone. There's another. No, I'm not gonna take that. I will lock in the beanie though, because I do need more speed. Go away, vape. It built like a twink. Hey, nothing. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. You know, build your body how you want to build it. Me, like I said, I like being a little more masculine presenting. So that's what I do. Just my phone went off. I got an email that I got to look at now. I'll look at it after stream though. That's the problem with being in tech is you always got to look at your email and see is someone need help or nah. I worked a God, what I work? I worked a 15-hour day yesterday. So definitely don't need to work too many after hours today. Ooh, melee damage and knockback. There's some engineering. I'm not really doing anything with range damage, so we'll take the melee. There's some pure damage. I'll take the pure damage. May I ask what line of work you're in? I'm a software engineer. Well, specifically, I'm a senior engineering manager in software engineering. So I manage a team of 14 engineers across actually across the world. Actually, no. 14 engineers plus a contracting team that is out of Eastern Europe. So, definitely a fun time, but a lot of problems that happen usually come to me, and I have to solve them. Or I have to be available pretty much 24/7. So, nights like yesterday, whereas like I was planning just to take the night off, just to do stuff, ended up getting called in at 6:30 at night and was on the phone until about 11. Wow, I can see why you'd be on call. Yeah. There's a reason I get paid what I get paid, though I am extremely underpaid for my position because I chose to stay at the company I work at, and they do not... Unfortunately, companies nowadays do not reward loyalty. It's a really sad thing, but... Oh, I about sold that for the purple. I'm going to lock in that Cacti Club because I do want it. Oh... No, I'm going to stick with the Ghost Flint. I will take the defective steroids, though. Let's go to Wave 9. Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. There's been some reorganizations at my company, and they've consolidated a lot of software under very small teams, so now I'm basically having to do a whole bunch more work that... used to be handled by 4 or 5 people. Yeah, it is true, unfortunately. Yeah, nowadays, loyalty is not rewarded. It is definitely, especially in the tech industry, it is definitely within your best interest to bounce from job to job you should give it every like 2 to 3 years, but it's definitely good to bounce around. And the reason I say 2 to 3 years is once you start hitting the 6 month to 1 year mark of bouncing around, people start questioning, you know, why are you going from job to job that quickly? Are you really staying long enough to build up skills and things like that? Never take the white flag. Looks bad on the resume. It does. You know what? We'll finally take some attack speed. More damage. Alright, so I'm going to take this cacti club. I'm going to take the metal. I'm going to lose some of my crit, but that's fine. Ooh, I could take the lightning shiv in place of icicle. That might be fun. Let's see, that's 42. That's 18. No, I'll stick with the icicle. There's another staff. There's a little muscly dude. There's some range. Gonna take that boxing glove, the consumables, and the beanie next time. Yeah, I've seen plenty of resumes where people have bounced from job to job over like a 5-year period, and I've literally sat there and been like, I'm gonna give you a fair shot to prove to me that you know your stuff, but they most of the time they say a lot of buzzwords and things like that, and then when we actually get into, like, especially in the software engineering world, we do a lot of, hey, you know, we have this tool, we're going to have you work on a problem, you're going to actually have to write some code, and when it comes to that, they're not very good at it. Now, sometimes they are. I will admit, there are sometimes you get a unicorn who they do bounce from job to job, but they know their shit. They know their stuff. But that's, you know, that's few and far between. Like I said, the 2 to 3 year mark, that's really kind of where you want to be at right now in the tech industry. Let's see. I'm always a fan of more damage. Can take everything I locked in. You know what? Padding just for free HP. There's a little bit of hot life steal. I could take the chopper. That would give me some extra life steal. You know what? I'm going to take the chopper over the tool. The tool's fun, but I'm not really using engineering for anything, so I'm going to use the chopper. Let's roll to see if we can't lock something in. Well, there's a bottle mine. That would have been good for engineering, but we'll lock these in and go to the next wave. Yeah, I do wonder kind of how things would have been if I would have job hopped. But right now, I'm just working on the title. You know, I got the senior manager title, and that's actually a really big skill right now that people are looking for is management. So getting that under my belt, getting some experience, learning how to be a manager. That's learn how to be a senior manager, I should say. Will definitely look good as I continue on in my future. Or I could just say I don't want to do management anymore and just go back to being an engineer and just working the code, because I do love writing code. I don't get to do a lot of that nowadays, but I try as much as possible. That is one of my I do think that's one of my strong suits. Is one thing. I mean, to be fair, any job you have, any career, you should always be analyzing what's your strong suits, what are your weaknesses. You know, and one of my strong suits are like troubleshooting and reverse engineering things. I can't do code, but I want to be a civil engineer. Problem is, oh yeah, civil engineers are great. I know a guy who became a civil engineer. God, he made a ton of money. He did a lot of cause he was doing forgot what he was doing. He was doing like city planning and things like that. And there's a ton of money in that. Let's see, what do I need? You know what, more melee damage. Take the plant, take the gentle alien. Ooh, the snail, the little frog. Gonna lock in that acid. Another little frog. More blindfold. I can do city planning, yeah, but everything else I'm useless. No, I mean, I don't like to say people are useless at things. I think they just need practice. Now I can be a historian. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just got to find your niche. You got to find what you like doing. You got to find what you're good at. And if you do find something you're not good at, like I said, practice makes perfect. Just need to work on your skills. I'm surprised college level teachers in sophomore year. Yeah, there you go. So you're good at something. Of high school. Yeah. I mean, Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, yeah, the lack of sleep last night is starting to hit me. Oh, there's some armor. Definitely take that armor. Alright, take the health, take the blindfold for the crit, take the pickup range. I don't have enough curse for the black flag, but I'm going to take it. Let's ruin this run. The black flag either makes or breaks a run. But I think I have enough damage to really make it work. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Plus, that's a little bit more cursed. If I can start getting some cursed items. I don't think I've seen any cursed items today. I haven't really been focused on curse, though. Then again, crash landing, you don't have to focus on too much on curse. You mainly just want to just finish the run. Once we hit the Abyss map, then we will play with curse. Ooh. That's a lot of enemies I want to kill, but it's a little hard to get in there because they're kind of bum rushing me. I realize I need more damage. There we go. Correctly guess what year a globe was based on obscure stuff. Well, post-2003, pre-2011. Trying to think of what happened in those years. Man, I'm glad I hit my mute button so fast on that. Oh, collapse of the Serbia-Montenegro. Okay. We'll take the attack speed here. Gonna take some more health. Yeah, I was like thinking 2003, not major things, but then again, it's also, you know, what political shifts could there be that are actually going to be widely recognized by the world? South Sudan gained independence. Okay. See, I don't remember those events. Gonna take the speed. We'll take the charcoal. Take the injection. We'll take the scar. And let's see. The riposte is actually pretty good because I have some dodge now, so we'll definitely take that. And then let's go to wave 14. Dense fog until 6 a.m. Oh, that's fun. I love me some good fog. I don't know. There was one time I was driving back from visiting my parents, and I was traveling on the interstate, and it was a super dense fog, and it literally felt like I was like driving to Silent Hill or something. I was just like, oh my god, this is I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a Pyramid Head or Crazy Nurse just sitting on the side of the road looking at me. Maybe I will have it 2 hours away. Never know. I've never known schools to delay for fog, but then again, I've always went to not inner city schools, but schools in a city. So I've never had to worry about that. We did have to deal with snow days, but not fog days. Definitely going to take that lifesteal. There's some melee damage. Ooh, do I want to take a pig this late? I don't think so. But I'm going to take the whistle. And that's a lot of damage. I'm definitely going to take that. I'll take the... oh, no, that gives me curse. But cooldown... Blunderbuss may be good to replace for... Maybe good to replace the revolver. I'm going to hold on to it and I will think about it. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this guy. I should be able to, but... Nope. Let's stay away from him for now. Just heal up again. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about killing him. We'll just focus on living. I said focus on living, please. Ooh, this is getting a little bit tough. Let's run over here. Oh my god, that dodge saved me. dodge is saving me so much right now. Oh, ooh, boy, that was precarious. See if we can get something good. You know what? I'm gonna take that armor just for taking a little bit of damage. Ooh, the sunken bell, so good. Take the Cyclops worm. Do I want? You know what? I'm gonna change out my revolver for the blunderbuss. I think with where I'm at, I can make that pretty good. There's health and regen. Definitely need that. Let's go to wave 16. Good. Now we're really clearing out enemies, so definitely should be pretty good on this this wave. Forgot how much the blunderbuss is, or how fun the blunderbuss is. Just that fact that if you get more and more, as you get more and more materials, it just fires off super rapidly. You get 6 of them, it just goes crazy. Find Tarkua attractive, help me. I can't help you with who you find attractive, but I can say try not to fall into the, oh, what is it? I forgot what it's called. Ooh, dodge. I need more dodge. Oh, God, what is it called? The parasocial relationship? Well, unless you don't have a parasocial relationship, it's more of just a general attraction. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that, but taking the HP. God damn it, I forgot to take the coupon first again. The shackles. Am I going to get... I'm not going to look for any more speed, so I'm actually going to take the shackles now. The nail might be interesting. I'm going to lock in that nail. That actually might be interesting to take. Don't need the lumberjack shirt. The knot might be good as well, but I will take the broken mouth again. Let's go to wave 17. You like that for Cerna? Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, I mean, attraction is attraction. Like I said, like, look at how many people, like, are super attracted to celebrities. It happens. You're attracted to... Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Let's heal up a little bit. Ow, ow. Oh, my God. Give me your item. Give me your item. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, red crate, full heal. That definitely dangerous what I just did, but it was good. Ooh. Ooh. I have this 4-foot-long car plush that I love it. Oh, that's cute. The pig's not going to do anything. I'm going to recycle it. Ooh, I will take the Kraken's eye. Oh, cat plush. Okay. I'm like, hey, you got a car plush. Nothing wrong with that. Some people like really like cars. I'm going to take more health. Oh, I already have a ton of health. I'm taking the nail because, you know, that's just more damage on my weapons. I'll take the reinforced steel. And you know what? I think I'm good with this build. Let's take the knot. I'm going to lock in that lemonade. You want a Maine Coon? Maine Coons are pretty cool cats. They are really cool. They're really cute. I mean, sometimes you do get the Maine Coons that have the, like the human-like faces. Oh, yeah. Any breed, like pure breed, is super expensive. Maine Coons, Sphinxes. Oh, I forgot the, oh, I forgot what they are. I forgot the name of them, but there's quite a few expensive cat breeds. But then again, most cats are, like, not purebred. So, like, they're, you know, super common. So that makes the purebred cats even more expensive. But give me a good orange, a tabby or a tuxedo. I mean, to be fair, those are the cats that I had when I was growing up. Loved them. Absolutely loved them. I think having a or what is it? Caracal? No. Like having a bigger cat would be fun. I mean, they're super hard to care for because they have to feed them a special diet. But I think it would be so fun. Like if I could somehow domesticate like a mountain lion, or not a mountain lion, a bobcat or something, I think that would be fun. Purebreds are always so inbred. They have so many health risks too. Oh yeah, that is a huge problem with the purebreds. But I mean, if you can find one, you can find one. That's, I mean, you can start to breed that out of them, but then again, yeah, people are crazy about like the purebreds and stuff. 15,000 to 125,000 for an Ashera cat. That is insane. Free lumberjack shirt. I'll take that. There's armor. I definitely want more armor. Take the lemonade. We'll take the mushroom. I do have elemental, so toxic sludge is pretty good. Take the blunderbuss. Oh, that's right. I can't upgrade my weapons. Take that HP. Vigilante ring isn't going to give me much use this late in the game, so I'm not going to take it. Same thing. Alien tongue not going to give me much use. But I mean, if you're going to put money into something in your life, a pet isn't a bad choice. No, a pet is a great choice to spend money on, because it is a companion. It's like having a kid, that you can cuddle. I mean, you can cuddle a kid if you want, but I mean, it's a kid. We're gonna take the black belt. Let's go to. Sorry about your mug. Thanks, Bish Bosh. Also, good to see you again. Yeah, broke my favorite bug. I dropped it at work and it shattered. It was definitely a sad day, but I did replace it with the metal one, so all is good. I should even out at the end. Let's go to wave 19. I bought out the shop. Let's go to wave 19. Oh, damn, that was a good shop. Holy crap, look at my damage. Bing Bong, still your favorite. It's fun. Every time I see that one, it reminds me of kind of just like what I do. Just like when I'm in a good mood. Like today I was in a good mood because like I had this problem at work that I've been trying to figure out for like months now and trying to get to. And I finally, like, my boss actually had to sit down with me to help me out with it. 18 years in the business, I still need to get help every now and again, so let that be a lesson to you. Never be afraid to ask for help. But we worked the problem together, and we finally solved it and figured it out, and then just, I've been so ecstatic for the rest of the day that, ooh, okay, let me focus, hold on 1 second, and then I will tell my story. God! Ah! Oh! Talk about just ruining a good day when you have a good run, and then you just, bah! That, gotta breathe. Gotta center, rebreathe. Just, whoo. To be fair, didn't ruin my day at all. Just, oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much. Talk about a bad death. You throw your phone, damn, 2 seconds hurts. Yeah, that hurts, but it happens. Runs like that happen. It's okay. It's all good. We're all good. Nothing wrong with it. We'll restart, get a good run going again, and we'll be good. But what I was saying, yes, figured out a problem. It was taking me months. I've been working on it, trying to solve it, and I haven't been able to solve it. Finally got it. And then, like, my whole entire way home, I was just, like, vibing to the music, and I'm just, like, going down the street and be like, why don't you fill me up? I mean, I was listening to actually heavy metal and EDM, but, you get that shoulder shimmy going, and you're just like, ooh, very nice. I'd not throw my phone already. It has enough damage with my butterfingers. Lol, just brushed my teeth, so no. No popcorn, yeah. No, it's a little late for me for popcorn. Actually, I do need to eat something later tonight, but that's just because I had a very light dinner and I'm getting hungry. But yeah, no, I would never throw my phone. My phone is expensive. F throwing that. Waggle, not Bing Bong. Oh, it is Waggle, isn't it? I don't know why I said Bing Bong. Bing Bong was the first thing that... Give me... No, do not take my materials. Bing Bong was the first thing that came to mind. I had a steak. I didn't like it. Yeah, steak is give or take. So this one, luck and harvesting are down. But let's take some damage. And then, okay, so I already have primitive. I'm not going to take tool. There's another cacti club. Spear might be good just for the pure damage. Wasn't tender enough. Oh, yeah. I hate when you get really tough steaks, though that just ruins it. I'm going to take the spear just for the damage for now. We'll take the... Ooh, you know what? Let's take the fist for the unarmed and the knife for precise. And then let's go from there. Actually, no, we're going to have to replace the spear. The spear's nice, but definitely can get something better. Yeah, no, once you have a good, really good tender steak, it is hard to just... I mean, to be fair, any untender steak, they're just chewy and it's bad. It's just meaty. Money's. Yeah, money's good. That does take more damage. Alright, I'm going to take this and this. I am going to sell the spear now. I don't need it. Primitive and... I already have primitive. There's medical and gun. Absolutely going to take that. And then, you know what? I always love me a good rat. So we're going to take a rat. Got a femboy PFP. Yeah, my PFP is just the letter J. Unless you're on... Well, yeah, no. Why J? I don't know. I thought about, like, actually making a character-based PFP or taking a picture of my face, but I'm just like, nah. Oh. Let's not die on wave 3. That would be horrible. I had some really crispy fish once. I really liked it. Crispy fish is delicious. Like, oh, I'm a big fan of fish and chips. I love fish and chips. Good for you, GNG. Discord is... Yours is toothless, right? On Discord, it is toothless. As an Ultra Kill player, you can figure it out. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I use toothless as my PSP in most places. Just because I do like that movie. There's some attack speed and some regular speed. Why not? Alright, take my medical gun, take my rat. Let's see. I'm not going to take the blunderbuss this round. I will take the sharp bullet. Will be good with my gun. There's another fist. Take some lemonade. Ooh, there's another medical gun. Good. Ultra kill player. Inside joke, kind of. Nothing wrong with that. I have, you know, I used to have inside jokes with, when I, back when I competed in Counter-Strike. Our PFPs were all inside jokes as well. Sniff, Tarku sniff. Is it sniffing as in you're smelling something, or sniffing as in you're crying? I guess that would be sniffle. They're an ASMRist. Oh, they're an ASMRist. Okay. We'll take the tooth. That's always fun. Let's see. Guaranteed blue. Some more crit would be nice. All right, we'll take that. We'll take the sharp bullet. We'll take the lemonade. You know what? I'm gonna lock in that fireball. Oh, there's a purple medical gun. Definitely gonna take that. And then let's go to wave 5. You thought he said arsonist? I had to read that at first because I was just like, oh, you had a misspelling of some sort. And then I read it. I'm like, oh, ASMRist. Oh, I thought that said. Yeah, no you. I did say arsonist. I'm not an arsonist. I never set things on fire. Unless it's in a fire pit. Then set away. I love me a good bonfire. And s'mores. Now I want s'mores. I should go buy marshmallows and chocolate and stuff and make s'mores one of these days. I don't think I'm out of school enough to become that. Well, some people are arsonists in schools. Kind of weird to be. Well, not weird. It's just they are. Jay, I doubt you're not an arsonist. I am not. I do very much enjoy not setting fires. There's some health. All right, I'm going to sell this for the bigger medical gun. We're going to take the fireball, take the health, take it. Well, I'm going to lock that in for more health. Not going to lie, I passed out to Tarka like damn near immediately. Yeah, ASMR. Sir, this is the chillest streamer I know. I'm too old to not be a chill or a unchill streamer. I couldn't do anything like some of these younger guys who just go crazy. That's just not me. But yeah, there's something about ASMR streamers that they really do. It's just like super cozy. They kind of just get into your brain a little bit. ASMR doesn't do too much for me, but it is fun. It is fun to listen to every now and again. I cannot stand ASMR. Yeah, it is. ASMR is definitely kind of a. You either get it or you don't. Or I should say, it works for you or it doesn't. Gonna take some elemental damage. Take some cake, lemonade. I'm gonna take all of that. Oh, the flamethrower. I could replace my club with a flamethrower and just be amazing. I think I'm gonna go spec into. I think we're gonna spec into the elemental now. One of the older guys I watch act like a father and waggles. Yeah, it's nice, cozy. Rain, however, is epic. White noise, Rammstein, flamethrower. Yeah, not an exact Rammstein for flamethrower. Rain. I don't know who Rain is. But if you're talking about Rain, the actual element, then yes, Rain is super cozy. That's the one thing I miss where I live now is I don't get to listen to the rain because I live in the middle. I don't live on the top floor. But, oh man. I do miss me some good rain. Like a good rainstorm and being able to listen to it. As in the weather. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember there being a streamer, a very popular streamer named Rain, but nah, I love me a good rainstorm. A good thunderstorm at that. You live in the South of America, so we barely get any. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I live in the Midwest, so we do get some decent rainstorms, but we haven't gotten, like, a really good thunderstorm. Bro doesn't know. Speed and engineering. I'll take it for the speed. I do need something to... You know what, I'm going to take that range for the flamethrower. Alright, so I'm going to take the flamethrower. I'm going to leave the club now, because that gives me primitive. There's another knife. There's some steroids. Take some more speed. There's some duck. I'm going to lose a little elemental damage, but I do want the luck. Because I don't want to have negative luck. I live in Indiana. It's raining 78% of the year. Can I go over there? You won't like it. It snows too. Yeah. I mean, you gotta... Yeah, I mean, that's... you know, once you get to the point in your life where you're ready to, you know, find a permanent job or find a place to, you really want to put some roots down, you know, the world is your oyster. Well, for the most part. I mean, there are limitations, unfortunately. Money is a thing. You gotta have money to be able to move. Lake snow effect? Oh yeah, lake snow effect is fun. I've been in Chicago when that's happened, and it's oof. Especially around Lake Michigan. Oh man, it's crazy. I like looking at snow. I'm not jumping in lakes, sir. Ooh, we'll take the snail. Take some melee damage just for my club and my fist. So take all of this. Can't take the scar. Too bad. Oh, the shredder with... No, the shredder. Ooh, the ritual. Finally saw that. We'll definitely take that. We're going to take the med turret as well. Go to wave 9. Yeah, I love the snow. One of my favorite things to do is when it's snowing out, and it's not like a blizzard condition, it's just like a heavy snow that's not like super windy. I just love to go for a walk in it because it's just super peaceful, especially because like people aren't out driving and you just walk around and it's just like, oh, it's just peaceful. There's no one here. I'm not having to worry about cars sliding around. Doesn't mean I don't like touching the road snow. The road snow. Yeah. Gotta be careful with that road snow, though. Never know what's in it. Ooh, taking a little bit of damage. But this is why I like the flamethrower. Man, it's just burning away all of my enemies. I don't have good boss clearing power yet. Snow accumulating on the roads. Oh yeah, that's a lot of fun. Let's do some damage. Let's take some dodge. Do I want... I mean, I'm already missing a ton of armor. So having that 30% dodge may help. But what would I replace with it? The 15 for the 30? You know what? No, I'm gonna skip the Ghost Flint. Then again, a Ghost Scepter would help me with HP. And when I grow to get a job, eat the lemon-flavored snow. Please don't eat the lemon-flavored snow. I'll work mostly at home and use a bike. And before you say, oh, bish bosh, it's also slippery there. No, you're good. To be fair, I mean, you can. It's probably not as easy to ride a bike in the snow, but it's a viable option. It'll be a lot less damaging if you slip. Ear infection. Ooh, snowball. I didn't see that. Do I replace... It's gonna take that fist. Do I replace my crit with the Ghost Scepter? I don't have any range damage, so I don't... No, I'm not gonna take the Ghost Scepter. That's... Oh, there's a purple medical gun. Take the lifesteal. Lock in that injection, and... Ooh, there's crit and... I'm gonna lock in all of that. Girl, my ears are always clogged. Anyways, I'm a dude. Girl is non-gender specific. Okay, bro. Hey, man, you can call someone whatever you want. I mean, well, don't call someone whatever you want. You know, make sure they're okay with it. That's why I like using the term dude, is because dude works with everybody. Then again, I know a lot of women who use dude. And I also know women, if I called them dude, would smack me right upside the head and say, excuse me? Dude is such a Western thing, though. Oh, yeah. But then again, every culture, every country has their own version of dude. Man, I need healing power. Don't have a lot of it. Definitely relying on burning way too much. But it's all good. If you say dude, you are either cool or on a no-fly list. Dude. Take some elemental. We'll take that medical gun, the injection. Take the fish hook. I'm going to keep the sunglasses locked in. We'll lock in that goat skull, because that's melee damage. Actually, no. I'm going to lock in the shiv and the goat skull. And I'm... Actually, no. I'm going to take the decompose... No, I'm going to lock in the decomposing flesh. We'll take the goat skull. See if I can't curse one of these items and see what's going on. Dude. What's up, dude? It's either one. I'm California. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I'll stay away. Okay, I need to pay attention here for a second. Sorry. I was looking at chat, and I'm just taking hit after hit. So, let me focus for a second, then I will read what you guys are talking about. That way, I can feel included in the conversation. Ow. Okay, 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 okay. Come on, lifesteal, please work. Health. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. We're back to full health. Oh, that was close. Alright, so taking health. Ooh, the sunglasses cursed. Absolutely going to take that. We'll hold on to the lightning shiv for well. Alright, you're Californian. I can speak surf. I'm southern, but I didn't get the dialect that makes me extra south. Surfer. You know what? I'll just take the decomposing flesh now. Take the trees. Or, I'm sorry, the spyglass. I do have range, so... And I do have explosion, so this will actually be good. So I'll take that, and let's go to wave 12. Southern Californian? Oh, yeah, you're from... Yeah, definitely the more, I don't want to say hipster. Not hipster. Like I said, surfer culture, maybe, mainly. The, hey, dude. Right on. Alright, now we're going to start building up some lifesteal. Lifesteal with the flamethrower is amazing. Okay, that was just... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the hey dude and stuff, that's old school, man. People have been doing that since even before I was born. Like I said, I'm old. Damn, I am missing out on so many materials in this run. More health, please. Alright, ooh, the honey. That's good. I'm leaving. We're done with the we're done with the lightning shiv. There's more HP or lifesteal. Definitely gonna need that. Having that little frog with the pickup range will be nice. Let's go to wave 13. Ooh, didn't realize. Yeah, definitely need more elemental damage if I'm gonna make this flamethrower work for me. Because, I mean, I'm able to heal through everything right now, but I'm not healing everything super fast. I'm still relying a lot on my melee weapons. Maybe I can get, like, an icicle or something. Get that icicle back. And, have a good time there. Alright. Ooh, okay, I was gonna die for materials, but not anymore. I mean, there's a good dive spot. There's a lot of materials there. Let's see if I can... Oh, that was dangerous. That was very dangerous. Ooh, but I'm not taking the weird ghost. Actually, no. Wave 14... Actually, I might be able to take it. We'll take the monkey. Why not? There's more lifesteal. Alright, little frog cursed. Black... alien magic, sorry. Let's see. Nothing there that I really want, because I am looking for more elemental-based. Ooh, another flamethrower. We'll take that to increase my flamethrower. And then... Ooh, silver bullet. Absolutely going to take that. Oh, and the eye surgery. So burning will activate 20% faster. That is an amazing find with the flamethrower. I mean, we're still not doing a ton of damage with the flamethrower, but 25% faster is great. Alright, make sure we're killing these little guys as we get them. I don't want those guys running around. Do I need... I probably need to take some more dodge at this point. Alright, let's just kind of run by these guys, set them on fire, and then let the fire finish them off. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. How about we sit in the corner while I heal? And hope I can actually get some money. Answer's looking to be no. Oh yeah, we're not. Ooh. That was a dangerous wave. That was also a very bad wave, unfortunately. Silver bullet did. I'm gonna take the silver bullet heal here. We'll see if we can't curse either the flamethrower or the eye surgery. Let's go to wave 15. This is a horde wave, so be interesting. I should be able to get some I actually can get some money here. Hopefully. Oh, that's assuming I live, which I'm not going to. I think I'm dead. Nope, nope, nope. We're still alive. Somehow we're still alive. Let's move out of the corner. It's getting a little too crowded over there. Yep, knew that was going to happen. That's too bad. Ooh, I actually do not have time for another run. Damn it. Damn, that sucks. Or maybe I can try running. Is there someone I can run in like 15 minutes? No, there's no one I can really run in 15 minutes. Okay, unfortunately, that is where I'm going to have to end stream today. It was a good stream. I got one character done, so I'm pretty happy there. But it was fun. I'm we're gonna have to continue this on tomorrow. So yeah, Cosmic Bish Bosh, thanks for showing up. It's good seeing you guys as always. Always enjoy talking to you. You guys always have and Lupin, forgot about you. Sorry, Lupin. Good seeing you too. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Should be streaming tomorrow. Don't have any plans to do anything else, so see you then. Bye.